Hey, welcome back to the Six Figure Mastermind. Marianne here with you. Today we're talking Instagram and how to use Instagram stories for your business, so stay tuned. Let's talk Instagram stories. Now, I gotta be honest with you. When Instagram stories first came out, I thought they were super lame. I didn't use them at all. I didn't see the application for it, and I didn't see anyone leveraging them to help build their business. Let me tell you, my perspective has completely changed. I use Instagram stories. I use them all the time. I use them every day, multiple times a day, and I want to show you why they're so important for your business. So open up your phone. I'm going to open up Instagram on my phone right here. If you open up Instagram stories are available for 24 hours. They're very limited time. If you check out one of my other videos, you can see how to use them in highlights and on a more permanent basis. But the whole point of Instagram stories is that they're available for a bit, and if you missed it, you kind of missed out, unless they happen to save it in the highlights for you. Here's what's so cool about Instagram stories. It tells you who is active on Instagram. Why is that important? Well, if you're using Instagram for business, you want to know what clients are there, and you also want to know who else in your industry is using Instagram. So let me give you an example and kind of a walkthrough on how Instagram stories kind of work. So if you go to your profile, I'm going to show you a profile that I'm kind of using as my experimental profile. I test all my tricks before I give them to you guys. So this is a profile that I'm experimenting with. This is called my Light Travels blog profile. Around my profile picture, you will see this purplish, yellowish circle. That means the account, whether it's yours or not, has a new story. If you click on that, it's going to show you all of the stories. Once you've seen all of the stories on whatever profile you're looking at, that circle will go from that purplish yellowish color to a gray color. When the circle isn't there, that means there are no stories on the account. Instagram is like Facebook, right? Whenever it puts out a new feature, it kind of rewards people who use the feature most often. So if you're using stories, that means your account kind of has priority in Instagram. They see that you're using their features and they say, oh, you're bringing more people to Instagram. We like you. So for example, if you're ever using Instagram on your desktop and you're cruising through your profile, it will always show the profiles with stories first, because they are the most relevant, because they're being used. So for example, let me just kind of walk you through how to use this for business as far as a joint venture goes. So if you're going to look through Instagram, let's say you're looking up a hashtag, okay? And I'll use hashtag travel blogger. Okay, if I'm looking up that hashtag, I see that it's got 27.9 million posts. That's really good. So I'm going to follow this hashtag. Now I'm going to scroll down and kind of see, okay, where are some cool pictures? What are some things that I'm resonating with? Okay, this is a pretty nice one. This one's, taken in London, UK. I'm going to give it a like. This photo doesn't have a lot of other likes. It's only posted a minute ago. I mean, that's pretty new. So I'm going to see who's liking this. Now check this out. Check out the people that are liking this. When you go to a photo that people are liking, you want to look for the people that have the story circles around their name. Because remember, what does that mean? That means they're using Instagram. That means they're constant users. You want to know the secret to spotting a bot on Instagram? First of all, they probably won't have a story. Second of all, they won't have very many posts at all. And if they're a bot, they'll have like 14,000 followers on 7 posts. That may be a real person, but chances are it's an Instagram bot. So again, I'm looking for people that have real things going on here. It's got, story circles around their icons tells me that they're an active user. So if I'm thinking I want to do a joint venture with someone, I'm going to go do a joint venture with someone who actually uses their Instagram on a regular basis. So this first one that has a story is Sweet Creature. It doesn't look like this is an account that I would want to follow. So I'm going to go back and check out a different Instagram picture. Let's see this one right here. Follow the Passion. This is Follow the Passion. Again, this one has 8 likes, 3 minutes. I'm going to look for something with a few more likes on it. So I'm going to scroll down here and see if I can find one that has a few more likes. Okay, this one has 590 likes. So it's been on for 4 hours. Got 590 likes. That looks pretty good to me. Now, 2 Tickets to Anywhere is the poster of this. I would happily follow them. And they've got a story. Check it out. They've got a story, which means they are using Instagram on a regular basis. So what I would then do is follow them and then send them a message. And I would say, hey, I love your profile. My name is Marianne, and I am a fellow travel blogger. I'd love to collab sometime. Done. And you can even in your first message say, hey, this is what I do. This is a little bit about me. This is what I do for other businesses. Give yourself a little elevator pitch and tell people what you can do for them, and just strike up a conversation and network. Because they are a constant Instagram user, they're more likely to see your message. That's how stories can really be leveraged for good. Another way you can leverage stories is it kind of gives people a backstage pass into your life, into your content. It's kind of like a little peek into what you're doing. Now, remember, in my Instagram training, I tell you to kind of make your Instagram a spread, like a magazine. So, for example, this Instagram, you can see that I've put a lot of time and energy and effort into the color schemes on this Instagram. I'm posting regularly. I'm posting content in a very organized fashion using my content organizing app, and I'm being very deliberate on it. Now, if you check out my stories don't really match the look and feel of my posts. It doesn't look, it's like putting a finger paint in the middle of Home and Gardens magazine. It doesn't really fit there, okay? But it's still part of me. It's part of my story, right? So your story can be anything you want it to be, and you have a little bit more permission to be more personable, to expose the backstage of whatever's going on, maybe to give a little tips and tricks and the imperfect videos. That's where you'd put it in your story, so you can come across as more personable if your Instagram is pristine and perfect and exactly like the magazine spread you want it to be. The story gives you a little bit more leeway to say, hey, I'm a real person, let's do real business together. Hey, thanks for watching the video today. I'm going to be producing more content for you on every day of the week. So hit the little bell if you want to get an email when those videos come out, and make sure to hit the subscribe button. If you want to see what it looks like to work with me on a very direct and up close and personal basis, check out the link in the description, and I'll be talking to you soon.